Can you see me? See, things I gotta do, man. I gotta run over and control 2 cameras. I gotta make sure these guys are in focus. Make sure I'm in focus, which I'm not even there. And just pray that it's all gonna work. Make sure I got my audio running. I got enough time on the camera. I think we're okay. If I don't look good, I got my own self to blame. Hopefully I'm in focus. Cameras are good looking, yeah. We're back with Kumamon. I want to say his name right. Kumamon? Kumamon. The Japanese mascot bear. This is round 2. We did round 1. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it, or I'll link it right here. Super cute. This is the next round, next 3. And then we got one more round 3 with the 3 last sets, which you can actually kind of see sneak peek on the shelf behind me. So, you know all the information already. You know all about the brand. Let's dive right into this right now. So what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. How are you watching Bemis? Where all these are available on Brickmeupscottie.com. Authorized, licensed by Panlos. Here we go. So we're gonna look at these 3 today. The second round. Yum me. The first one we're looking at is the tea shop, or the Chinese New Year theme shop. 880012. No idea how many pieces. And just to show you real quickly, these boxes are exactly the same as the other ones that we saw. Here's the front. Take a look at that for a few seconds. Admire the nice design, the attractiveness. And then a shot for you guys on the back, which is all the detail and information that I'm gonna show you anyway. And just so you know, all the manuals are exactly the same. So no issues with any of those. Okay, let's look at this thing. This one is my least favorite. Why? Yeah, I've done so many Chinese New Year theme stuff that it just feels like it's another one. The good news is if you haven't gotten any, or you have very little Chinese New Year theme, this one might actually be kind of cool to get for 2023, because it kind of matches that whole thing. A lot of detail on it, but this one I think has the most amount of stickers. And I found out after building the other ones that just a couple of bricks have a slight difference of color, but it's not that bad. This one has one that's kind of hidden. But anyway, here's an overall look. And of course, Kumamon is exactly the same as the other one, but this one is a sitting down one. There's Kumamon shaking like a bad boy there on the stool. Now that we're looking at the 4th set, they all kind of have the same look, right? The same style, like open wall here, and then you have the front entrance there. And this one has no cardboard on the back. So this one's more simple as far as like not needing to use any cardboard pieces, but it does have a lot of stickers. The first thing you will notice is this thing, what is that? The thing to block while you change your clothes, or a divider, right? I like the look of it, but damn it, man. All these stickers are going all over multiple tiles. And I did a pretty good job on those stickers. I like the look of it though. It is very oriental. And this is what I noticed when I take this off here. It might be kind of hard to see on that camera, but you can definitely see a little bit difference of this color piece compared to this one there. So I didn't see too much of that happening, but I noticed that that was there. And it's all easy to put back here like that. On this side, you have a food tray there. You have tea along the top and a frying pan down there below for more food. And I may have extra accessories for these, but maybe I removed them because they were too loose. I can't remember. But anyway, nice little food cart there. It's not on wheels. It is mounted in. And look at the flower. I like the flower there. The color is pretty with the yellow and purple, and I like that flower stand. And then we come to the table in the middle. Yeah, one thing to show you guys while it's like this, you can tell already it's on multiple plates. So yeah, I kind of wish they used less plates so that it's not so flimsy. So you got this giant table, and if you look underneath, I like how they did the design for that. It is a little bit different. It's not a middle piece and it doesn't move or anything, but I like that for a change. And look at all the details on the dishes. Except, yeah, that's a lot of stickers, man. It looks like soup, some dumplings. They got a bowl, a cup, some chopsticks, and more high-class looking dim sum style types of basket foods there, some shrimp. I wish those were printed. Next to the table is another food cart there with more dim sum. Kumamon can eat a lot more food if he wants to. But yeah, once again, sticker, sticker, sticker. And even the back wall, look, dude, I like the design of that actually. I like the brick wall look. I like the window panels. I think they all look really good. The top row windows are slightly different patterns from the bottom row ones. So that looks really good. Those are 2 stickers on the picture frames that are hanging along the wall, but the sign is actually printed there. I like the pictures, the images, very oriental, very nice looking. And then finally we come to this side here, which is, I guess this would be the entrance to come into the place. You got a sign there, that's a sticker. The awning piece, which is really similar to the other one, just different color, black here. And a little tiny lantern that's hanging off the side. Look, it's still a really good set. I'm just not like, oh, this is amazing, you gotta get it, you know? I know a lot of you really appreciate this and like it. I'm just not too much. No, I think I'm burnt out on like Chinese New Year themed stuff, but it's still pretty cool because it's Kumamon. But let's look at the next one, because that's all about to change. So this one is Panlos' Kumamon's The Cafe, 880013. Funny as it may seem, when I get a lot of these sets that come in office or when I see it, I look at these things very briefly. I don't look at them in detail. I enjoy trying to guess what I'm building. And with the colors of the red and the black, it looks very sporty or something that's related to sports. And I was like, oh, okay, this is the cafe once I did the counter and everything. Very interesting, very dark, a different kind of style vibe. But once again, it is another coffee shop. Of course I had to make a coffee shop. This one actually does come with a figure and it also has a standing Kumamon. We do not need to see the bears. Let's waste no time because they're all the same. So we'll get them out of the way. So let's look at the figure while I pull him out or her out. I can't even tell because what kind of a face is that? That is very cartoony. The eyes are so big and the cheeks. And this is your barista. And I like the printing on his apron. It says Cafe de Kuma. And he has more details along his back. And if you notice along the feet, his feet can actually separate from his body. Ooh, we've seen that before in the Royal Toy sets because Royal Toys uses Panlos bricks. I should do some Royal Toy stuff, man. I got a lot here I got to review for you guys. Now on to this, same exact deal. Very open here, and you got the front. I like the design. They even managed to like tile it on the front there. And you got a little flower bed, which is really nice. And look, that is a print on the window. So, you know, they have a couple prints here and a couple stickers. The sign along the top is a print, Cafe de Kuma. And even the one on the side there, Cafe de Kuma. Has a little lantern sticking out this brick wall. Doesn't look like a cafe color. I think that's what was making me not realize that this was a coffee shop. And you got the door there. What's funny is they have a sign that you put on the door. And that sign is not a sticker, it's a cardboard. I was trying to peel it going, why is it not sticking? And it tells you in the manual, like, specifically this one, is it's just punched out and it's just a sign to put over a door. And I think that's actually a great idea. They should make more of those, like for like, do not disturb, or this is my room, that kind of thing. That'd be more fun. I like how it is closed off there. I would have preferred the whole set to be kind of closed off like a little shop, but what can I do? I know they're trying to just make a little diorama thing. There's nothing here on the back, just a back wall there. Well, when you walk into the door, you got this huge sticker. No! I was thinking to myself for a very long time, do I really want to put it on? If you don't put it on, it's very just like black and red, so it looks very sporty, but I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. It says Kumamon Cafe and cakes there, and you can see all the creases where the tile folds and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, that sucks, man. But the picture itself is still fine. It's just whether or not you want to use it. Then you got a table here that looks like it's been cut in half, but it does have a little Swiss chocolate roll cake there with a print of like icing along the top and a cup. I like that. And a small little air conditioning unit up here, or a fan, a vent, but it's blocked off on the other side. Now we move on to the main area, which is the counter. And before I forget, it is all tiled there. Once again, multiple plates below. I think they're all kind of the same design as far as that goes. So we got the counter here, and I quite like it. It reminds me of the Snoopy one, but this one is kind of more, well, it's still a little bit big for figures, but at least it has a step on the inside, so it's kind of okay to put figures back there. I like this display case. They have some desserts on the inside, and those are all printed, by the way. Even the roll cake on the inside, and that big piece of his face, what is that, a cake? And next to the croissant, those are little tiny printed desserts. Simple in terms of look with the counter, but having those printed inside kind of brings it out a little bit more, which I like. There's a little flap here for your staff to go inside and walk around the back. And the corner here of this counter just has another croissant and some coffee mugs. And then you got the cash register there with a sticker on it and some drawers underneath. And behind him is my favorite part, is the coffee section. So you got the sink there. And I'm not quite sure what that is next to it, like a bottle, or is that soap, or I'm not sure, but that is a print. You got some mugs hanging on the wall that are printed with the bear on it. And you got the coffee machine, which is different than the other coffee machines I've seen, or espresso machine. And I like the coffee, the old school grinder here. for the coffee. That's actually pretty neat. And there are more jars along the top. Coffee beans, brown sugar. I think that my eyes can't really see that. Those are all printed and you got a camera there. And finally, you just have 2 signs in the back, which is the menu. Both of those are sticker. I like the white brick wall along the back, by the way. And that's pretty much the cafe for you. I like it. It's interesting, but do you need another cafe? Of course you do, with Kumamon. If I were to put the figure back in here, without ripping off the torso, let's put the figure here. You can see how that person kind of stands. Is it like to scale? Not to scale. I'll give you a side shot there. Yeah, I like this one. I think it's actually pretty cool. Now we come down to the last one. Kumamon Panlos, the Florist, Flower Shop, 880014. Oh boy, you know how much I hate flowers and leaves, even though they look really good. Now, it might be a little bit bright on that camera. I'll see if I can adjust it in post. That's what all directors say. I'll fix it in post, man. I'm too lazy to go up over there. I have to literally walk all the way around the back and change all the settings. Screw it, we don't have time for that. Anyway, ooh, this one's pretty. The flowers, my tree again, will probably look a little bit different than yours. That was the only thing with the branches. It's always the branches that come off when I bring these sets to the office. So it fell off and I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna slap it back on. And even the colors, the oranges and the yellow, I think I remember in the manual, they're really close to each other. You need really good lighting to see the book or just match the color. So some of the flowers might be in the incorrect placement, but still looks really good. The colors are very pastel on this one. So it's totally a different change from all the other ones we've done. So that is actually pretty good if you want something to break everything up. Just a reminder, you don't have to use Kumamon. Seems like some of you don't know who this bear is, or maybe a lot of you don't know who the bear is. And I like Kumamon because he can hold the little, the spout, the watering can, right? That was a nice touch to put on there, and it looks really good on him. Seems like some of you don't know who this bear is, or maybe a lot of you don't know who the bear is. Just take the bear out and put your own figures on the inside. And this looks like a nice little area that you can just put in front of a building. If I flip it to the side, you can see the same thing with the entrance coming in. As much as I hate trees, I do like the color and the variation in that. It's not using any dark brown. It's very colorful, it kind of pops. If I go like this, nice, I like that. And the tree actually separates. It's like the bonsai tree from Lego, which I did build, by the way. I'll probably never review. You can take the whole tree out there and leave it. Don't have to use it there. But, of course, it belongs to the set. I'll make sure I press it down here nicely. There we go. The set itself is pretty, kind of empty, right? That makes the plates really easy to come off each other. Oh, I just lost the pebble. I gotta go pick that up later. But it's super light, man. It's easy to put this together and nothing's gonna really like pop off on you, except for maybe the tree branches. Oh, you know what? By the door there, there's a sign that's plain. I can't find the sticker, man. It's somewhere in my house. I for sure saw it with the set. I said one single sheet. I'm like, I'm gonna lose this thing. Sure enough, I lost it. So yeah, there's no sticker there. And there is one more sticker there on the side. The flower shop sign. I like the look of it. If I put the camera here, that looks really good, right? Like the blue, the windows have like a glow in the dark look to it, and the lantern that's hanging down, and even the pastel blue looking bucket. It's very colorful, I like it. And I like the idea of the staircase coming up, just going into the wall, but they use the staircase to stack the flowers. Hey, as I always mention, if you're an AFOL or you're like an elite purist for Lego, but you enjoy watching my videos, I know you're out there. A lot of you guys do enjoy my stuff. Thank you for watching anyway. You can get ideas from a lot of these sets. And this is a really good idea, having a staircase to hold your flowers. If you have like 3 or 4 of these, could look really cool. Not to do any kind of shelving, just put flowers on it. Got some butterflies and other types of leaves and brighter color leaves that I don't think I've seen before. The variation looks very nice. You can always rearrange that yourself. And along the front, you got these blue, light blue fences looking thing. You do not want to push down on them. They have absolutely no support behind these. You have to be very careful pushing them down. But once again, it's a very small set, easy to fix. And you got another little flower pot there. And this pebbled walkway that you walk across with the printed paw prints along the way, which is nice. So it's now time for dimensions. And just so you know, they should be the same as all the other ones, which they are 24 by 14, 24 like that, by 14 like that. So you can only put 2 on one plate. So you can go like 1 back to back like that, and they should fit just fine. But a third one or the other 2 have to go on other plates, but Why would you want to do that? Unless you convert these to like full buildings. Now break out your 1x4 bricks. We'll check out the height. This one is roughly around 12 bricks in height. I think they're all going to be about the same. There's 12. And the second one is the cafe. Put it here. Oh, this one's actually a little bit lower. It's like, it's almost around there. Yeah, let's just stick with 12 so you guys get an idea when you're measuring up for your place or you want to stick it somewhere. There you go. This one, however, actually is more or less the same there, but it is a little bit higher when it comes to like the tree area. Maybe by 2 more studs. It's about 16, maybe 16 bricks in height. No, maybe keep it the same. You can just push everything down and keep it there. So you can keep it at 12 if you wanted to. Whatever, man. You can extend the trees, make it high, or make it as wide as you'd like it to be. If this is your first time watching my video, I might as well show you all the Kumamons with a standard figure. There. The army has begun. I have so many of them now. They shall destroy my sets. Hey, that was actually pretty fun. So that was your second round. I'll be back to do the third round in case you're wondering why I haven't dropped anything. I think I'm gonna drop everything in the last video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, get this video going. Let everyone know about Kumamon and the sets, and that these sets are available on my store, Brickmeupscottie.com. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm working on as many videos as I can, new and old, all right? Hang in there, be safe, stay happy. Until next time, you guys, break me out! Kumamon, Kumamon.